What is going on, YouTube? This is your boy Dre coming at you guys with this video here. It is saying the 12 strongest Jutsus of each Konoha 12. Now, I believe the Konoha 12 might be this Naruto's group that grew up coming up in the world. I'm pretty sure that's just them. So this is supposed to be their strongest Jutsu for each 12. Now we're gonna go through this list from Facebook themselves, and we'll see. We'll agree or disagree with what they said. So hit the like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if they are cooking or if they're not cooking. So let's jump into it. Let's jump into it. First off, we're talking about with Naruto. It's the Ultra Big Ball Rasen Shashirigan. Um, First of all, that's a crazy name for it. I don't know what he. I know in the game they're probably having something else in one of the Storm games. I think it was something else. Storm 4 probably had it as something else. I don't remember what it's called. But basically, Naruto creates two clones, and then all three of them they go together and they create they make the avatar state for the Nine Tails. And then they combine each other's together to make a three-headed Korma with access to making like two different versions of the Raw shit again. You have his, I think this, what is it? The from the picture. I'm trying to look at the picture. From the picture, it looked like it was from. I don't know. I don't know what ability. I don't know if he just created one regular one and then another one. I don't know. I'm not too for sure. I can't remember actually. It's been a very long time since I've seen the very ending to that fight of him versus Sasuke. But yeah, I think this is his ultimate best one outside of that one. I know in the Storm games they had it well before this one. Before they had that one when it was just before he got the six path power, it was him and Korma come together. Naruto unleashes a rod Rashidigen, and then the Nine Tails added his Tail Beast Bombs mixed into it. Maybe that's what that is. Maybe that's the Tail Beast Bomb I'm thinking. The Tail Beast Bomb got changed into a Rashin shit again, and then another element or something for the other side. That could be it. I don't know. Y'all let me know what was that or something different. I can't remember. Person down here in the comment section said the True Seeking Orbs, which is the TSO. I'm gonna say no to that one because that's not limited to just Naruto. Sasuke ended up having it. No, Sasuke didn't. It was Naruto, Madara, and Obito. They all three ended up having it when they had when they got access to it. But no. I'm more of a not even a hacks. You don't want to call it a hacks, or you can call it a hacks if you want to. More of an extra ability that gets used to GG people out the verse. Quite honestly, one of those BFRs that we like to talk about in death battles and matchups. So that's what's up. Next up, we got Sasuke with Indro's arrow. Yes, this is when Sasuke combined all the tail beasts' chakra into his Susanoo. His Susanoo took on this transformation that y'all are seeing. After he took on the transformation, he was able to create the arrow to unleash it on Naruto. Personally, I don't feel like that should be his ultimate attack. I feel like there's something should be else. I'm trying to. I guess they use it from now, but I know in the games, in the Storm games, they created Sasuke something totally different for his ultimate finishing move. Because I don't think he can do this ability. I don't think he can do this arrow again because it took all the Nine Tails chakra. So I don't think he can. I don't think he can do that again. He might be able to, but something's telling me he can't do that again. Y'all let me know in the comments. Like I said, let me know in the comment section on each one of these. I don't think he can do this ability again. So I don't know what else would be his ultimate big guy attack. So let's go to the next person. Next person is Sakura's strength of 100 healings. That's not her. No, it's would it not be Cherry Blossom uh bomb or some shit? Or you know, I mean, it's in the strength of 100 healings is just her ability from her forehead, but that's not her ultimate jutsu. Someone said strength of uselessness. Please stop. Please, if you watch Naruto, it's part one Sakura that's useless. Shippuden Sakura is goaded. Stop the uselessness. Stop that. I don't. She really doesn't have too much thing. She used what was it? Cha, which is CHA. She used. I know that was like a pretty much like a power boost punch or something that she also. You can also say she does it. So okay. I mean, I feel like she. if that's the case, if this is her strongest, that is a downgrade that he should have did for the women. The women should have ultimate finishers too. My personal opinion, monster ultimate finishers for her. That's just my personal opinion, though. Next up, we got Kakashi, which is lightning style, purple lighting. Um, that's something he didn't develop to Boruto. So are we adding Boruto to this? If we're adding Boruto finishers to this, okay. But I don't think that's his last go-to finisher. I think that's just if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is after Kakashi loses the Sharingan. And since he can never control Lightning Blade because he had to use it for Sharingan, he ended up developing Purple Lightning, which was stronger than Lightning Blade in general. So that's more of his get it out attack. You know, um, I understand why they did this, but I think it would easily. I'm pretty sure the final the his big finisher would be the double Renegon, double Sharingan finisher move that he ended up using when he got this perfect Susanoo and stuff. Don't know the name of that one. Somebody said Komori Shuriken. I think that's the name of it. No. That's a weak one. No. They did it in the game. No. Whatever the ability he ended up using when he got the perfect Susanoo, I'm pretty sure that is his ultimate, not this one. This one is more of his go to more than anything nowadays. I'll say. We got mind transformation technique. Yeah, but yeah. I guess that's a yeah. I thought she had something else. Did she not? No, so I guess she did. No, that was just so no. Yeah, that's pretty much all she can do. Quite honestly, yeah, that's pretty much all. Yeah. No disrespect, but that's all she can really do. Let's be honest here. She didn't really develop anything else. That sucks. Shikamaru Ninja Art Shadow Stitching Jutsu. You can use that one, and you could also use the one that he set up to kill Daedra in the forest, where he sets up all the paper tag bombs and stuff to blow him up. You can also say that one too is his ultimate. I know they use that for the ultimate game and stuff. You can go either or. Like I said, I feel like if anything for the Naruto verse, I feel like they could have gave everybody an extra ultimate finishing move, especially during the war arc. The war arc, I know a lot of people didn't like the war arc. I love the war arc. I ain't gonna lie, I love the war arc. I think what's missing from the war arc was people's ultimate finishing moves would have been great to have, in my personal opinion. So I wish we would have got something extra for Shikamaru to use as his ultimate finisher. Same thing with too, my personal opinion. So Choji should be next. Yep. Choji, it is the butterfly bomb. Yeah. Yeah, after in part one when he could only transfer this transformation when he took the pills. After taking the pills, he got real skinny and he can use all that power. Now you fast forward to when he's in Shippuden, especially during the war arc, where he's actually able to pull it off without it, which was amazing to see. Which is definitely amazing to see. Yeah, I just wish like I said, once again, that's just me complaining. Though I wish we would have got uh, another finisher, another bigger finisher or so. Next up, we got Hinata, the Twin Lion Fist. I'm pretty sure it's called a Twin Lion Barrage, if I'm not mistaken. Now, at first, I thought this was filler whenever she did have this ability because it was never shown in the show at first. But then, up into the war arc, and then we ended up getting it for real. Because I think the first time she ever used it was in a filler. If I'm not mistaken, it was in a filler that she first used. And I thought, they're just giving her something for a filler. And then turn around, it's like, no, it's actually her. Yeah, it's Twin Lion Barrage. Yeah, I like that. I like the fact that she was able to develop her own finishing tight jitsu compared to Neji, where Neji had his own stuff going on. It's like, yeah, she can have something too, which is awesome to have. That's awesome to have. She always looked good in the Naruto, the last movie, man. That outfit was killing it for her. I'm telling y'all, that was cool. That was definitely cool. Yeah, definitely. Next up, we got Kiba, which is the triple-headed wolf, fang over fang. That is so useless. I Kiba in part one looked like he was supposed to be a big boss, and then Naruto beat him, and then ever since then, that man has just been on jobber status. I ain't gonna lie, he was on jobber status for the rest of the show. I was like, man, get this useless. A lot of y'all say some other people was a lot of other characters were useless. This is the definition of useless. I ain't gonna lie. That's just me though. That's just me. I know probably some keeper fans, but godly, that boy was godly. The triple headed wolf. When did he use the triple headed wolf? Was it War Arc or is that filler? Like I know this is part of the manga, so it has to be War Arc. That's crazy work. I ain't gonna lie. That's crazy work. Shino, bug bite, parasite, giant insect. Yeah, that was a ridiculous attack. That was a ridiculous thing. I know a lot of people was upset that he didn't get any more shine time throughout the show, but I mean, what else you expected him to do? Nah, I understand that part. I definitely understand. He felt like he's supposed to be a big time important character, but at the same time, I feel like they did that on purpose to let you guys know that yeah, he's cool, but it's like clearly he has weakness into his to his him as a ninja. I don't think he has any taijutsu to him outside the insects. I think that's all he has. I don't think he has taijutsu. I don't know if he can tell if a genjutsu is cast on him or not. I have no idea. I'll have to rewatch. I'll rewatch. I'll rewatch. Don't worry. I will rewatch because we have. Because we're gonna be locked down on and in the future after I get done reviewing like 15 more animes, we'll be getting down to the big ones. When we get to the Naruto part, yeah, I know we're gonna be doing some big time videos on that one. So y'all stay tuned. Stay tuned. Lee, 8 Gate Hidden Lotus. Last 8 Gate Hidden Lotus wasn't his finisher, but okay. I mean, that was his go-to when he was a kid, but like after his peak, which was literally his fight against Garo, let's be honest here, there was nothing else that they can do with Lee. He was able to open up what was it, 6 out of the 8 gates, and that was pretty much it. And they never said he can do 7, and then of course he would never touch 8. I feel like that's kind of. I feel like he should have been able to do exactly what Mike Guy did, but something extra or something. He should have been able to do more than what he was allowed to do, that they allow him to do, which is kind of crazy. Let's be honest here. Potential wasted? No, not in my personal opinion. I don't think so. I think he was just a good character, a good side character that was strong, but not the main character. You know, he's not. Yeah, my personal opinion. Next up, we got Neji, Gentle Fist, One Body Blow. That's weak. That's weak. He should have been there. This is another character. I think the way people look at it is that how they introduced them in part 1 and stuff, and there was like there's not really much other development, and I think people was like, oh yeah, there has to be more development in here. Just similar to how Hinata was able to develop the twin lion barrage, I think Neji could have developed something also outside of the trigrams. But then again, I guess you put that onto the family tree type deal too. So, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of weak. That's kind of weak. Kind of weak. Next, yeah, there it is. There's that uselessness right there. 1010, heavily chained disaster. Yeah, y'all talking about Sakura being useless. This ain't nothing more useless than 1010 just carrying around weapons all day. They was like, yeah, she got it. Yeah, that's crazy work. I ain't gonna lie. I know people said, well, she was able to held one of the Sage's 6-pass tool. Hey. Go rewatch that part again. She was dying by holding one of those. Yeah, she hold it, but she was losing amounts of chakra. She didn't have the chakra to hold those. That's why they took it away from her, because she was losing out on losing out on everything. Just in case y'all did not know. Some of y'all might know, but just in case y'all didn't know, y'all forgot. That's what's happening with her. She was actually losing her chakra more than anything. It's a nice feat, yeah, to hold on it. But she couldn't. That was it. That's all she could do was just hold on. She couldn't do nothing else with it. So, yeah, that's definition of useless. Nose. We got Konoha. What are we doing here? Why is she in this? Demonic illusion, tree binding death. Yeah, she got it. Her highlight is trying to genjutsu Itachi Uchiha. That's her whole highlight. That was embarrassing. Asuma, get your girl, man. Get your girl, man. That was crazy work. I said, what is she doing? And 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 I look at it like, did she not know the rules of the Uchiha clan? Was she not around? Like, was she not raised around the Uchihas or didn't study her books or something? Did she not just see this man with the Sharingan and said, Yeah, that ain't gonna work. No one told her that. I'm just asking questions now. No one is telling her that Itachi, I mean, the Uchihas do this. Hey, hey, crazy work. Speaking of awesome, thousand armed death. I remember seeing that. I don't remember what it did. I remember seeing this. I don't remember what it do though. That's something I have to rewatch. This looks like Netro's from Hunter x Hunter. It looks like his fighting style. That's Awesome's final punch thing. Bit like Netro's when Netro fight. That's what he brings out, that massive hand monster that just throw hands. You know what I'm saying? That every hand, that's what it looked like. Yeah. He's got a smaller version of that. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's not gonna lie. That's crazy. That's what's up, though. Of course, one of the GOAT. Okay, one of the GOAT. It is Night Guy. Of course, it's Night Guy. That's 8 gates mode. Final death kick. Crazy work. Quite honestly, I ain't gonna lie. You can add all the 8th gate attacks that he did in 8 gates. You can add all that to his repertoire. Because wow, but yeah, that Night Guy was beautiful work. Beautiful work. Oh, golly, it was beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Man, that's it. That was it. That was the list. That was a crazy list. That was a short, crazy list. But you guys let me know down in the comment section what is your favorite of the strongest Jutsus of the Konoha 12. Is there some missing? Was these the right finishers and stuff like that? You guys let me know. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch y'all on the next one.